Hello everybody and welcome to today's video, and in today's video, I'll be doing a 2024 election prediction between Ron DeSantis and Raphael Warnock. I may pause this towards the end. I'm going to try to get through this fairly quickly, but I may end up pausing this fairly close to the end. I'll try to do this quickly though, so I don't end up doing that. So just labeling all the safe states, and now the likely states. New Hampshire's just barely going to be likely. It's going to be on the line between being lean and likely. I'm gonna give it to Warnock likely though. And then all of DeSantis' likely states. Alright. In New Mexico, Warnock's gonna do well enough with the oil workers and do well enough with the Hispanic and Latino voters. In Virginia, Warnock's gonna do pretty well with the black vote, do decent in the DC suburbs. RDS will actually do decent in the DC suburbs, but struggle with rural voters. At least do decent for a Republican. Well, maybe not. It's kind of, on the surface, he seems like a fairly decent suburban candidate. When you actually dive into a lot of his policy, and well, not only a lot of his policy, but also his past strength of suburban voters, he's actually not exactly the best candidate. New Hampshire, I see Warnock having enough appeal to white rural college educated voters. Maine at large, he's going to have enough appeal to white rural college educated voters. Minnesota, he's going to do well enough in Minneapolis, do well enough in the suburbs, and do well enough in the working class. Whereas RDS will get less rural turnout. Nebraska's first. Warnock's going to do well enough in the suburbs. Nebraska's second. Warnock's going to do well enough in the suburbs. Nebraska's first. Warnock's going to do well enough in the suburbs. Kansas, RDS is going to get less rural turnout, and Warnock's going to do well enough in the suburbs. Iowa, I see RDS having enough appeal to Obama to Trump voters to keep it likely, probably by 6%-ish. It'll probably be like a low likely, though. Missouri, RDS will get less rural turnout. Warnock's going to retain enough turnout and potentially actually build on that turnout from Kansas City and St. Louis. Indiana, Warnock's going to get enough turnout from Indianapolis and do well enough in the suburbs and with the working class, whereas RDS will get less rural turnout. South Carolina, RDS is going to get less rural turnout. Warnock's going to do well enough with the black vote. Fairly similar thing in Mississippi and Alaska. I think Warnock is, we're probably going to see more and more Native American voters turning out and like shifting it to the left, but I think Warnock is like a decent candidate for Native American voters for a Democrat. And we're probably seeing Warnock doing well enough with the oil workers as well. For Warnock's lean states, he is going to get Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan. Michigan's going to be like a very high lean. Probably Pennsylvania and Georgia. Nevada, RDS is going to get less rural turnout. Warnock's going to retain enough Hispanic and Latino turnout. Across Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, with Wisconsin being the voting furthest right, Michigan voting furthest left, Pennsylvania kind of voting in the middle. I see Warnock doing well enough with black voters, turning out enough black voters, doing well enough in the suburbs, and doing well enough with the working class, whereas RDS will get less rural turnout, do not as well with the working class, and do worse in the suburbs. Once again, Michigan will be a high lean. It honestly could possibly be likely. Maine second, RDS has enough enough populist appeal. Georgia, Warnock has enough appeal to black voters. He can turn out enough black voters, whereas RDS is going to do worse with white rural voters. For RDS's lean states, he gets Texas, which will be a very, very high lean. Florida is likely. He's so popular in the state. In Ohio, Texas, RDS is going to get less rural turnout. But Warnock is probably not going to do amazing for the Hispanic and Latino vote. He's going to do decent in the suburbs. So it'll probably be like a high lean, but a lean nonetheless. Ohio, Warnock's going to do pretty well with the black vote, do decent in the suburbs, do decent with the working class. RDS will get less rural turnout and do worse with the working class. For Warnock's tilt state, he gets North Carolina. RDS gets Arizona. And Arizona, I just don't see Warnock having enough appeal to traditional conservatives. It could easily be it could easily go to Warnock, but I'm going to go to RDS. North Carolina, Warnock's going to do well enough with the black vote, do well enough in the suburbs, do well enough with the working class, whereas RDS will get less rural turnout. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like below. Stay tuned for my next video whenever it should come out. Please comment your suggestions down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you all in my next video. I'm not certain that I will see you, but I hope to. Bye!